I was depressed. It was, clinically depressed. I was clinically depressed for a while. I don't know how long, but I know that I was.
I wanted to remarry and have another child. This did not happen.
It took maybe 2 years just to work through the loss and the grief and owning what it was to be alone in the world.
My daughter started kind of egging me on, and she was kind of tired of me moping around, and she was going out and I was still moping around, and I didn't have confidence. I looked at, well, you chose this man, so, now look. So maybe you're not good at choosing people for yourself.
In essence, as mothers, we give over our bodies to everybody else. I had to literally reclaim my body for me.
As I look back, I must have felt very awkward. I remember at one point being in the Star Market or the grocery store checkout line thinking, is that the man for me?
That was actually the first step, was understanding that despite divorce, I still was desirable, and I wanted new love in my life again.
I think we all have a bit of the romance channel, and I would look for, a romance story or true love and think, where is he? Where is he?
I went through a whole phase of looking at myself in the mirror and realizing that I physically had not taken such great care of myself anymore. So I looked kind of dowdy and all that stuff. And my daughter stepped in and did this really beautiful and very magical thing, which is she took me out for a makeover. Then I went to the gym and started to work out. So it was a personal transformation that started at the skin and went in.
I had a younger man pursuing me, but I was not ready to be receptive to him. So I had begun to mention him to my friend, and she noticed that I was talking a little bit about him. So she decided, okay, you're ready to go at least on a coffee date. You just are, because I'm really sick of this attitude you have. Your life is not over because the marriage ended. And you need to get over yourself, is basically what she said.
Then the big question becomes oh my God, at 50-something, how do you do that? I haven't practiced flirting. I haven't practiced my seduction skills. I don't even know how to talk to somebody anymore in an inviting, flirtatious, available way.
And then I had a friend who was doing, what were those things called? I think she was doing some kind of parties, safe sex parties or something. I was kind of mortified, but she made me, sit in uncomfortable and put the condom on the banana thing. I was kind of mortified. She said, we got to bring you up to date. You've been married, same person. This is what's going on today. So I went to a couple of those and got information. And it was a real eye-opener.
I know someone now who I am close with, who was married for a lot of years, got divorced, started dating again, and at the age of 62 ended up being HIV positive because the person that she was with didn't tell her that he was infected, and he infected her. She was, a middle-aged white woman from a small town who didn't, no one there really speaks about HIV and AIDS.
We don't really know where anybody else has been. And because of all the dark matter and all the brokenheartedness, people don't always tell the truth. Sometimes not even to themselves.
One of the things I have someone I'm working with do now is make a list, 3-part. First, identify the characteristics you are looking for in a partner. List those, and the very important ones are first. List those. List the things that you'll compromise, because there's compromise. Sometimes everybody doesn't come with everything. And then list things that you absolutely will not accept.
Know thyself. You have to know what you want, what you're willing to risk, and what you're willing to work with.